Ever wish you could make your computer do your boring tasks for you? That's what programming is all about. With just a few lines of code, you can automate repetitive work, analyze data, or even build games and websites. Python is one of the best languages to start with. It's designed to be simple, readable, and fun. Think of Python as a box of Lego bricks. You can follow instructions or invent something entirely new. Its code often looks like plain English, making it perfect for beginners. Python's creator wanted a language that was both powerful and easy to use. You won't get bogged down by confusing symbols or complex rules. In this guide, we'll start from scratch: what Python is, how it's used, and the basics you need to write your first programs. You'll learn about variables, making decisions with code, repeating actions, and creating reusable functions. By the end, you'll have a solid foundation to start building your own Python projects. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Your programming adventure begins now. Python's story starts in the late 1980s with Dutch programmer Guido van Rossum. He wanted a language that was easy to read and powerful enough for complex tasks. During a Christmas holiday, he began creating what would become Python. The name? Inspired by Monty Python's Flying Circus, reflecting the language's playful spirit. Python was built on two main ideas: readability and simplicity. Code should be easy to understand, so Python uses indentation to make structure clear. The Zen of Python says, simple is better than complex, a philosophy that guides its design. What began as a small project is now one of the world's most popular languages. A global community contributes tools and libraries, making Python even more powerful. If you get stuck, there's always someone willing to help. From a holiday experiment, Python has become a tool for millions to bring ideas to life. That's the spirit behind Python: accessible, creative, and fun. Python isn't just for beginners. It powers some of the world's biggest tech companies. Google uses Python for everything from search algorithms to internal tools. YouTube relies on Python to deliver videos to millions of users. Netflix uses Python for recommendations and managing its massive streaming network. Instagram's backend runs on Python, handling photos, filters, and user connections. Spotify analyzes listening data and builds playlists with Python's data science tools. Dropbox's original desktop client was written almost entirely in Python. Beyond tech, NASA uses Python for scientific analysis, and banks use it for financial modeling. Even Hollywood studios automate animation with Python. Learning Python opens doors in nearly every industry. It's a skill with real-world impact. Think of variables as labeled containers for information, like bowls for cake ingredients. In Python, you create a variable by giving it a name and assigning it a value. For example, apples = 10. Now, apples holds the value 10. You can change a variable's value anytime, just like adding more sugar to a bowl. Good variable names make your code easy to read. Use descriptive names like number _ of students. Variable names can include letters, numbers, and underscores, but can't start with a number. Python is case sensitive. MyApples and MyApples are different variables. Once you store a value, you can use it in calculations, print it, or combine it with others. For example, total _score = score plus bonus. Variables are the foundation of programming. Store information, then use it to get results. Mastering variables is your first big step as a programmer. Let's see what you can build with them. Information comes in many forms: numbers, text, and true-false values. Python uses data types to handle these differences. The four essentials: integers, floats, strings, and booleans. Integers int are whole numbers -5, 0, 10. Floats are numbers with decimals: 3.14, -0.5. Use ints for counting, floats for measuring. Strings str are text inside quotes. Hello world, or Python is fun. Even player 1 inch is a string. Python treats it as text, not a number. Strings store names, messages, and more. You can join them to make longer sentences. Booleans, bool, are just true or false, nothing else. They're the backbone of decision-making in code. Is the user logged in? True. Is the game over? False. These simple types let you build powerful programs. Understanding them is key to coding in Python. Programs need to make decisions just like we do. In Python, use an statement to run code only if a condition is true. For example, check if age $18 to allow someone to buy a movie ticket. If the condition is false, the code inside the block is skipped. Want to handle both outcomes? Add and block. If age 18, print a message saying they're too young. For more choices, use else if to check multiple conditions in order. Example, assign grades. If score 90, grade is A, elif 80, B, elif 70, C, else D. Python checks each condition from top to bottom and runs the first true one. This structure lets your programs react intelligently to different situations. If-else statements are the heart of decision-making in code. Practice them to make your program smarter. Now your code can think for itself. Loops let you automate repetitive tasks. No more copy-pasting code. Python has two main loops and use a loop to repeat actions for each item in a sequence, like numbers 1 to 100. Example, for number in range 1, 101, print number. A loop repeats as long as a condition is true. Great for games or tasks where you don't know how many repeats you'll need. Be careful. If the condition never becomes false, you get an infinite loop. Always update something inside the loop to eventually stop it. Loops save time and make your code efficient. They're essential for handling lists, user input, and more. Master loops to unlock real programming power. Let's automate the boring stuff. Functions are reusable blocks of code, your own custom tools. Instead of repeating code, define a function once and call it whenever you need it. Use the keyword, a name, parentheses, and a colon to define a function. Example, def say _hello. Print hello. Call say _hello as many times as you want. Functions can take parameters, special variables for input. Example, def greet name, print hello plus name. Call greet Alice or greet Bob for personalized greetings. Functions can return values using the keyword. Example, def add a b, return a plus b. Functions keep your code organized, readable, and easy to update. Build your own tools and make coding easier. You've learned the basics of Python, a language that's simple, powerful, and used everywhere. We covered variables, data types, making decisions, loops, and functions. These are the building blocks of every program. The best way to improve is to practice, experiment, change examples, and try new things. Don't worry about mistakes. Every programmer learns by fixing them. There's a whole world of Python libraries and frameworks waiting for you. Open your code editor and start building. Your journey as a programmer is just beginning. Keep exploring, keep coding, and see what you can create. The possibilities are endless. Welcome to the world of Python.